y'all doing? Perfect timing. So I guess you can hear me. Just hey, can you hear me okay? Okay, good deal. Hey everybody, thanks for being here. Ready to eat, huh? It's going to be a little bit, but hey, Arkansas Prepper, glad you made it. Jordan Bell, Smith and Wesson, Crawdad, everybody else I can't, let me see, scroll past. Carpeted Garage. Hey Hachiro, Rob, Wolf. Thanks for being here. All right, I'm going to make a Spanish omelet. I watched a whole bunch of videos, and I think I can replicate it. So let me keep doing that. Let me tell you what I'm going to use. I'm going to use 3 medium-sized potatoes, 1 onion, and let me tell you, I didn't realize this was Rada. I've been using this peeler for. I got it of all places at a gun show. There was a guy there peeling a whole bunch of vegetables, and the only reason I got to talking to him was he had a trash bag full of peelings, and I just knew my chickens would love it. So I asked him what he was going to do with them peelings. He said, well, I'm going to throw them away. I said, well, I'll take all you got. And then I brought them home to my chickens, and man, them chickens thought they were in hog heaven. So that's a Rada peeler, and I just got this just recently, and I'm really liking it. That's a Rada chopper. Well, let me get the peeling these taters. I'm going to cut the ends off first. Yeah, I'm amazed sometimes at the stuff that's at gun shows. The things that bothers me, and it shouldn't, but it does, is jewelry. You know, women's jewelry. I guess they got to have something to get family members in. And then there's people that have toys at the gun show. I don't get that, but I guess they want to make it a family affair. Yeah, I have. This has been my only peeler for 4 or 5 years now, maybe longer. And I sharpened it once. You can get a sharpening stone to fit in between here, and you just rub it back and forth on the sharpening stone, and sharpens it right up. Actually, I did a video on that, how to sharpen a peeler. And when I got this, man, I mean, it is cut your fingers off sharp, really sharp. Yeah, I know but some men can't go anywhere unless their wife comes along with them. My wife, she's not into guns, so I go by myself. I think they have the jewelry just so the men can say, "Oh, come on, I'll buy you something nice, you know, if you go with me." Otherwise, they may not get to go. Got to drag your hubby with you, huh? Yeah, I've been going to gun shows for probably, let's see, probably 35 years. And used to be, you didn't go to a gun show without some form of camouflage on, or else you were committing a major fashion faux pas. But I never did. I never wore camouflage at a gun show. All right, let me cut these up. Kind of thin. Because I gotta sort of not deep fry them, but cook them in grease fairly quickly. No fingertips. My wife is out on the 2 acres we bought, weed eating. So if I cut my fingers off, I'll have to drive myself to the hospital. My goodness, the pooches. Well, 2 of them are right here, and one of them is in the sunroom, chilling on the recliner. That would be Lucy Bell, the big one. She's in the sunroom, protecting us from the mailman that may or may not show up today. Yeah, I already had to listen to it yesterday. I got grease everywhere. I cooked a couple of sausages in our little toaster oven, and when I pulled them out to check to see if they were done, it kind of exploded and grease went everywhere. Hello, Donald. All right, I'm going to step it up a little bit. Now that I've demonstrated that I can do this without cutting my fingers off. One more. Hey, maybe I can do 2 at once. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. Still have 10 fingers. I mean, in all actuality, I could probably live pretty good with 9 or 8, but I do like all 10. Kind of going to attach to them over the years. All right, cut this onion up. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping I'll disappoint you, Crawdad. No teleporter. I'm going to have to eat these in front of you. Feel real bad about that, too. Terrible. Yeah. Hey, I see you 812. Yeah, I did make that cell phone holder, as a matter of fact. It's made out of walnut. I actually thought about making a few of these and maybe including them as my Saturday thing giveaways. But not everybody's cell phones are the same size, and I may make 1 or 2 up to see if anybody's interested in them, and maybe offer that if somebody wanted one on the Saturday giveaway. I used all the goose eggs, 2 weeks ago, and then in that there were duck eggs and turkey eggs, and this has been a very busy strange week, and I have not had a chance to record anything, just eat and go back to doing what I was doing. So I didn't get to record all the stuff, mostly sandwiches, because that's what I really like is egg sandwiches. But no, all the goose eggs are gone. Those went first. All right, I'm going to turn you around, get you set up over here at the skillet. Yeah, raise you up a little. I think that'll work. Give me just a second to get things set up here. And I have to clean my mess as I go. So if I disappear for a second, that's because I'm kind of picking up what I've cut. All righty. Now, I've had this grease in there. Hey, Dr. Boom, how are you? I've had this grease in there heating up, so I don't know if it's too hot to just go dropping stuff into. Let me just drop one thing in here. I don't want to boil it over. Yeah, we're good. I'll tell you, it's going to soften up, so it'll be all right. All right, this is going to take a little bit to cook. I got to not so much deep fry them, but just simmer these in the grease until they're all soft and can be, put in the egg. Selling them at the gun show. Yeah, that's funny. Along with jewelry, huh? I did try selling my knives at the gun show, and I'll tell you what, I got so mad at people. The knives that I made were razor sharp. And I laid them on the table, and people would come up and pull the knives out of the sheaths and look at them and shove them back in. And after one day, every sheath I had was just cut to hell on the inside. And, there's a way to put a knife in and there's a way not to put a knife in. And most of these people that were handling the knives had no intention of buying one. So half a day, I called it quits after half a day. I didn't want people destroying my knives. So in the meantime, I have 6 eggs. I'm going to break into this. Then I'm going to use my kitchen grill to mix them up. Let me do that right now. Hey, Ellen. Good to see you. Doggone it. One more little piece. Let me get it out of there. Hey, Daniel. Damn, that had to hurt, huh, Rick? Ronco, yeah, we're fixing to see. All right. Here we go. I'll tell you why I hadn't made any knives. My hands are killing me. Give me just a second. I am going to go back to making knives, but I got so much stuff to do here. I've got to put new fence up. Basically new fence, and I've been waiting. I had to get the electric company out here to cut some trees down that were too close to the power lines, because my wife and I, we have cut a bunch of trees down off the power line right away, and I need to do that before I put my new fence up, because the reason I'm having to do this is over the years, the people that clear the right of way have dropped trees on my fence, and vines have grown up through all the stuff they've dropped out there. And it's just made a mess of my old fence, which I put up 25 years ago. And if it wasn't for the power company, it would still be up and still be working just fine. Hey, Mud Pie Girl. Hey, Fred Ward. A bazillion degrees in Alaska, huh? All right, Rick. Good seeing you. Yeah, I've got 7 acres shakedown sheets, and it's a lot of grass to mow. Hello and bye, Graphic Wonders. Yeah, I probably should, but I'll have to go digging for a lid, and let me see if I can find one real close. Well, what do you know? See if that works. Yeah, that'll hold some of it in. Yeah, what we're up against now is heat. You know, we're in the hot. Really, it's hotter earlier than we normally get here in Louisiana. Normally, August is our hot month, but we've started having temperatures in the upper 90s with heat indexes into the 105, 107, 110, and I'm a fat guy, and my wife's on heart medicine, and neither one of us are supposed to get too hot out there. I take some medicine too. And we're supposed to be careful about getting overheated. That's a good breakfast. How you like being retired? Well, I'm sort of semi-retired, so, and even if I completely retired, I still have a lot of land to take care of, and plus I do things for other people. Heck of a breakfast, Dan Bogart. Yeah, I just sold the lawnmower and fixed a bunch of other stuff and sold it. I'm live, hon. Okay. No cussing. 80 degrees in Alaska. That does sound hot for Alaska. Yeah, 100 plus in central Ontario. That sounds pretty hot up there. Watching this. Okay, I have my cell phone right here so I can watch what's going on. I'm actually watching on my BC Blades channel. So if I comment and then you see something from BC Blades, that's me. But the lag is like, okay, here we go. Yeah, the lag is about 30 seconds. Oh, Graphic Wonders, I do not miss trucking. I really don't. I'll tell you, hey, Norm, good to see you. The only thing I miss about trucking is the trucks. I don't miss being around all those mean, angry, impatient people. And that's not everybody, but you know, you meet 100 people in an hour and 10 of them are mean as hell. And after a couple of weeks, it really starts taking its toll on you. Yeah, that's a fact, we. Boy, I may have to use a rag on that. That's really hot. I think I'm probably 5 minutes away from the next step here. 5 years to go before retiring from driving or retiring, period, Graphic Wonders. Yeah, Uber and Lyft, huh? Driving, okay. Hey, Alan, thank you. I'm still not giving you any egg. Teleporter for sure. just want to make sure that they're all going to be soft enough, because when I put them in with the egg, it's not going to cook these anymore. So I got to make sure they're soft enough before I put them in with the egg. All right, let me turn this down just a little bit. Tell you what, I got to let this cool for a minute. I got to pour it into a strainer, but I don't want it to be too hot for the strainer. So give me just a couple of minutes to let that stop bubbling. Yeah, that's for sure. Crunchy cooked. So, where do you drive, Graphic Wonders? What part of the world do you drive in? Local or long haul? Oh, fuel truck. Yeah, I hauled gas for a little while. Dangerous job. I was at a gas station delivering gas. Fumes, just surrounded by fumes. And this dude comes up to me with a cigarette in his mouth, asking me for a light. And I just said, "You gotta be kidding me, man! I mean, you light a lighter right now, we're both going up." All right, this is plastic. I just hope this doesn't burn through it. Let me put a little bit in here and see what happens. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. See what? I'm going to put a little bit of salt in this. Actually, a lot of salt, because I like salt. And some white pepper, because I'm completely out of black pepper. Used it up yesterday. All right, now my eggs. Move you back a little bit. I'm going to dump this in my eggs. Mix it up some. Paprika. Let me see. I think I got paprika. Yeah, I got paprika. I bought it a while ago. There we go. All right, I'm going to let that sit for just a couple of minutes. That'll work. Uh-oh. I got grease in the bottom of the pan. That's not good. Actually, I'm going to get a bigger plate. That'll work. All right. Here we go. All right, give me 2 seconds. I got to run some water in this. No, I don't have any garlic. Bacon, eggs, taters with onions, grits, and biscuits. How you doing, Helen? Swede Medic? Well, I'm glad you're over your water fast. Because I'll tell you, man, I've been thinking about that myself. I am a huge fat guy. Maybe some of y'all don't know. Huge fat guy. And I've tried, boy, have I tried dieting. And I think, you know, in my defense, I've quit, my God, nose candy, drinking, lots of other different kinds of drugs, and cigarettes. And the last thing I can't get a handle on is my food, the amount of food I eat. Yeah, thanks, we. Oh, this is going to taste good. So you got a table muscle like me, a highly developed table muscle? 5 feet, huh? Where's Frank's Red Hut? Right here. I'm going to put it on the table. Well, I've been fat since I quit smoking, basically. Yeah, 35 years of eating truck stop food done it to me. I guarantee you, it's the worst food. And then the last 20 years of trucking, I had to do it with my wife, and you're kind of stuck. You rarely have time to sit down and go in and eat a meal. So when you get fuel, you grab a hot dog or one of them nasty burgers that have been in that heat box for 2 or 3 days. Juicing, huh? Yeah, I just bought a blender too. Grandkids are taller than you, huh? Yeah, I got spam, and some of it I've had 10 years, and I ain't worried. I'm still gonna eat it. Yeah, let's have a look at this. Yeah, I think that's gonna be all right. It's almost ready to flip. Almost. It's gonna be a little messy, so I may turn around and do this over my sink. Because the rule around here is if I make a mess, I have to clean it up. I know that's not very fair, is it? Ah, yeah. I know if I put the real title there, it would never fly. It'd get. Well, I didn't even demonetize. I didn't even monetize it. I just didn't even bother. But you talk about gun shows on YouTube now, and they'll take your video down. All right, let me. I'm gonna turn you around. Just give me a second here. This is gonna be a little messy, so all right. Now keep in mind, I'm just an amateur cook that likes to cook. Oh, son of a. Damn it. Well, there's your viral video. Well, I'm going to keep on going. I still have enough left to salvage. That's another reason I quit making knives. The let me get this on the stove. I'll be right back. Okay. Jeez, what a mess. The thumb, his hand, I've had surgery on it twice. And it's so weak, I shouldn't even try to hold stuff with it. Well, crap. This is still going to be a Spanish omelet, but about half of what I started with. No, not folded over. Hey, Patrick, what's going on? Yeah, I may scoop it up and put it back in here. Let me do that. You know, it's my sink, and I just put clean water in it. So let me do that. I'll be right back. Yeah, that'll work. Did I mention I'm an amateur? I didn't discover I liked cooking until my wife had a heart attack and had cancer. So I started doing the cooking around here, and I realized that I liked it. I'm still, a new cook, but I make a lot of mistakes. But I'm constantly expanding my horizons, trying new things, mostly with eggs because I like eggs. Well, it won't be long. This video will be live, and the world is going to see my mistake. But it's embarrassing, but it's also funny. So of course I'm going to leave it up. Donald Walls. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell her half was in the sink. Hey Dina, good to see you. Yeah, Mr. Rain for sure. Any minute now. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay, my God, he'd be screaming at me, wouldn't he? Good Lord, yeah. Some of that food I got in truck stops was, you just had to question what actual meat was in it. Okay, I'm going to move you over to the counter. First, we're going to lower you. Ooh. Give me just a sec. Okay. Well, I'm surprised I have not made a gigantic mess, just a small mess in the sink that will be easy to clean up. All right, let me. Can you see okay? Yeah. That came out pretty good, actually. Yeah, if I hadn't messed that up, this would be a work of perfection. I am going to use some French, but I'm going to take a bite of this with nothing on it, but what I got. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, the potatoes are done. Yeah. So let's load it up with some Franks. That's going to be really hot. Shop grease, yeah. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. Hey, Kimmy's, you sure did. You had to watch the rerun. Yeah, there's no getting around it. I couldn't disguise it. I couldn't make it pretend it didn't happen, and I wish. But anyway, it's like 98% of it got back into the pan. Man, I'll tell you what, that's really good. Yeah, I'd make that again. That's the magical ingredient. Yeah, really. A sink omelet. Yep, no fingers cut off for sure. Got all 10, and I believe I'm going to call this my sink omelet. See you, Mr. Rain. Thanks for stopping by. All right, y'all. I'm gonna eat. And how long was that? 45 minutes? That took me 45 minutes to make that. And it was worth it. Well, I appreciate all y'all coming by. Big country. Thank you. And how do I shut this off? I'll do more live streams. I'll come up with another recipe that is unspillable, undumpable, and it will involve eggs. And maybe next weekend, I'll be thinking between now and then what I want to cook. So thanks a lot, everybody. I enjoyed it. It's been fun. See ya.